Back with a town hall update to a story we brought you here yesterday. A state assemblyman is calling on Governor Kathy Hochul to activate the National Guard to serve as school bus drivers to deal with the ongoing shortage. And we didn't hear back from the governor's office by the time we did this story yesterday, but we have since gotten a statement and we want to read you part of that here. The governor saying student safety is paramount. Transporting kids to school is outside the current scope of the National Guard. As New York faces the same bus driver shortage facing other states across the nation, we continue to work with all stakeholders to identify practicable potential solutions. So it seems like the Guard is off the table here, even though, again, Massachusetts is doing it. 250 National Guard members there have been activated to start taking kids to school this week. Well, right now, let's turn to something to celebrate, shall we? Our region and the entire country marking the start of Hispanic Heritage Month. The Hispanic Heritage Council of Western New York had a kickoff event this afternoon at the downtown library in Buffalo, and there are a ton of things scheduled over the next 31 days. Think about this. In this country, more than 60 million people identify as Hispanic, making the group the nation's largest ethnic or racial minority. Tonight, we're taking a look at the history of this month-long observance. Today, September 15th, kicks off Hispanic Heritage Month, a time to celebrate the history, culture, and contributions of American citizens whose ancestors came from Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, and Central and South America. It hasn't always been a month long. The observation actually began in 1968 when President Lyndon B. Johnson signed a bill into law creating National Hispanic Heritage Week. Then, U.S. Representative Esteban Torres of California proposed a bill to expand it, saying more time was needed to properly observe Hispanic culture and achievement. In 1988, the month-long observation was signed into law by President Ronald Reagan. President George H.W. Bush became the first to declare the 31-day period beginning on September 15th as Hispanic Heritage Month. The 15th today is significant because it is the anniversary of independence for Latin American countries Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. Mexico celebrates its independence tomorrow on the 16th, followed by Chile 2 days later. And you can see the full calendar of events here locally by going to HispanicHeritageWNY.org/events. We have that down at the bottom of your screen there. You'll find specifics about a concert that happens tomorrow, a mass with the bishop this Sunday, and a BPO performance on October the 12th. So a ton to look forward to here in Western New York over the next month. And by the way, ahead on NBC Nightly News, Gabe Gutierrez takes a trip to a town in New Hampshire where the Latino population is skyrocketing.
Has the American dream changed?
Absolutely. I think the American dream is constantly changing. We're evolving with a lot of situations that are happening around the world that affect us directly, but it's twice as hard for Latinos to adjust because we're undermined.
New Hampshire isn't the only state luring Latinos. Tonight on NBC Nightly News, the 5 other states that are seeing the biggest jump in the Hispanic population.